Have you ever searched for a place that feels like a secret the Earth decided to keep for itself? A location so perfectly formed, it seems more like a dream than reality. This journey is for those who believe such places still exist, waiting to be discovered. Our story begins in the vast, sapphire expanse of the mid-Atlantic Ocean. Here, the Azores archipelago rises from the deep, a chain of emerald peaks and ancient volcanoes piercing the clouds. This is a land shaped by fire and water, a realm of mythic beauty. We focus on São Miguel, the Green Island, a landscape of rolling hills, bubbling hot springs, and coastlines carved by the powerful sea. Just off its southern shore, a tiny, unassuming dot on the map holds one of its most breathtaking wonders. This is our destination. You board a ferry in the charming town of Vila Franca do Campo, the salty air whipping through your hair with a promise of adventure. As the mainland recedes, your eyes are fixed on the horizon, where a crescent of green appears, growing larger with every passing moment. It is the Vila Franca Islet. As you draw closer, the islet's rugged cliffs rise dramatically from the sea, draped in a blanket of lush, wild vegetation. It sits in a profound silence, an uninhabited sanctuary that appears, from this distance, to be completely untouched by time. The waves crash against its outer walls, a constant, rhythmic percussion. Beneath this serene surface, however, this geological gem holds a lively, layered past. It is an island of secrets, where every rock and fissure has a story to tell. You are about to step not just onto an island, but into the pages of its history. This tranquil facade is a beautiful lie, for the islet has played many roles. It has been a military fort, its cannons once glaring out at the endless ocean, guarding the coast of São Miguel. Its shores have served as a bustling port, a haven for ships weathering Atlantic storms. Imagine this quiet rock transformed, with the toil of human hands cultivating neat rows of grapevines upon its slopes. Can you picture the rich, volcanic soil giving life to a vineyard in the middle of the sea? This islet has been a provider, a protector, and a silent witness to centuries of human ambition. And from its highest point, picture a lone lookout, his gaze fixed on the horizon. He wasn't scanning for enemy ships, but for the telltale spout of a mighty whale, his cry echoing across the water to the whalers waiting on shore. This place has been a partner to humanity in both conflict and commerce. The islet's most profound secret, however, is not rooted in its human history, but in its explosive birth. The clues are in its remarkable shape, a feature you can't quite grasp from the outside. Its story was written not by man, but by the planet's raw, primordial power. For this is no ordinary landmass, it is the hollowed-out crown of an ancient, submerged volcano. You are approaching the remnants of a fiery crater, sculpted by a cataclysmic eruption and then softened by millennia of wind and water. This is nature's most dramatic architecture. This violent origin is precisely what makes it a perfect sanctuary today. The very forces that created it also conspired to protect its heart from the relentless ocean. Its history and geology are intertwined, a story of chaos giving birth to calm. Your boat now turns towards a narrow opening in the rock face, a slim channel called the Boquete. It's a passage so tight it feels like a secret doorway. The water here shifts from deep blue to a translucent aquamarine as you begin to glide through. As you pass through the Boquete, the world transforms in an instant. The roar of the open ocean is silenced, replaced by a hushed tranquility. And then, revealed before you, is a sight of almost impossible perfection. You are inside the crater, floating on an almost perfectly circular lagoon, a liquid jewel of turquoise and emerald. The crater walls form a protective embrace around this natural swimming pool, at one end of which lies a small, inviting sandy beach. This is the heart of the islet, its secret finally shared. You have entered a protected nature reserve, a vibrant aquarium teeming with unique marine life. Below the surface, a world of color and movement thrives, sheltered from the ocean's currents. Above, the air is alive with the calls of rare seabirds. Listen closely, and you can distinguish the cries of the sooty tern and the gentle rustle of the bulwar's petrel nesting in the cliffs. Dip your hands into the calm, crystalline water, feeling its surprising warmth. This is a place to connect, to observe, and to simply be present. Here, shielded from the vast Atlantic, you are a guest in a world governed by the rhythm of the tides and the flight of birds. It's a powerful reminder that the most beautiful places are often the most fragile. A living, breathing sanctuary. But paradise has its guardians, and its gates are not always open. To protect this delicate ecosystem, access is limited to just 400 visitors a day and only between the months of June and October. This exclusivity makes the experience all the more precious. This is a fleeting opportunity, a moment in time reserved for a fortunate few. A chance to swim inside a volcano, to float in a secret lagoon, and to become part of the island's long and magical story. The ferry is waiting, the secret is out. Do you want to be one of them?